Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to make an easy envelope flip with a pocket and 2 tags, and we're featuring Chapter 1 papers. But first, let's have our shout out to Sherry, Susan, Roxanne, Jojo, Black Coffee, Carla, and Flamingo. I appreciate each and every one of you. And a special thank you to Lata for my happy mail. Oh, it did lift my spirits. It was wonderful. Thank you so much for thinking of me, Lata. So let's begin. Let's go through some of these beautiful Chapter 1 papers. This is from their vintage Christmas postcards. We're going to be using 2 of these today as I make my demonstration on our ephemera piece. In my examples that I have, I used these 4 right here, but you get all kinds. Oh, they're so gorgeous. And once again, they're the vintage Christmas postcards. We're going to be using a few of these papers right here. Now, these papers are the traditional Christmas moments. I love this one. I love them all, though. They are also beautiful. This one, that is so gorgeous. This is a nice collage with just very mute colors. I love that. Now, this one here, it is not from the Christmas groupings. It's from the antique florals that they have. They're digitals. Now, I actually backed it. I put it on cardstock, and I backed it with one of these Christmas traditional Christmas moments digitals, and because, oh, doesn't it go gorgeous together? So I'm mixing a couple of their kits. In one of my examples, I used a totally different kit that is not Christmas to show you what this piece of ephemera looks like when it's not Christmas. Let's begin. Let's bring in our envelope that we're going to use. This envelope here is a number 6 3/4, or you can say it's 3.5 inches by 6.5 inches. Very plain, just like this. Let's go ahead and let's take it and let us just ink it up just a little bit. So I'm just running my sponge around the edges of my envelope, just like that. Nothing, special, nothing, I'm not being precise about it. I'm just laying a little bit of color down where we will be attaching some of these beautiful papers. They won't come all the way to the edge, so by doing this, it just helps blend them. It will help blend our papers. Now, if you don't ink, you definitely don't have to worry about that part right there. So the first thing I want to do is I want to select what papers, and I don't have a picture of what I used. Let me see if I have a picture of what I used. Alrighty, so I grabbed it. I used this one in one of the examples, and I used this one in one of my examples. So I think I'm going to use this one right here for today. And let's take it and place my papers over there. We're going to take our envelope. Now, when we are finished with our piece of ephemera, it's going to sit like this. So you need to look at your pages, and if you have an up and down piece like I do here, I would like to make sure that I place my items going up and down. And I'm just kind of looking to see what I want for my they're all beautiful. Anywhere I go, it's just beautiful. I think I'd rather do it right over here. So I'm going to actually turn this over, and I'm going to be placing my envelope right on here just like this. Instead of cutting it out and measuring it, I'm just looking to see what I'm going to be getting. Instead of cutting it out and measuring it and then putting it back together, I find it easier to do this. So I'm simply going to add my glue, and it's art glitter glue. You use the glue of your choice, and then it will be perfect. So let's just add our glue on here, and then let's add our envelope to our papers. And I'm just going to do it this way. And I'm simply going to take my card, and I'm just going to smooth it out just to help smooth the glue, just to smooth out the glue, just like that. So then I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to trim this out. So trimming around my envelope. Well, don't trim into your envelope, Cathy. There we are. Oh my goodness, that is going to be spectacular. Just like that. That's very pretty. Now I want to select something to go on the inside as well as the outside. So maybe we could choose, maybe this one here would be nice. There is also, we could choose maybe one of the collage papers. Oh, that would be nice too. Now that Christmas word, Christmas is going to be lost because it dips down right there. So I'm just looking to see, oh wait, let's do this one maybe. That one's really sweet. Okay, so what I want to do, or we could do this one, that would be maybe even better. I'm going to take my envelope, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm simply going to line it up, and I'm going to mark right here, right there. So now I'm just going to trim this out just a little bit here. I'm not very good at doing it freehand, but there we go. Just to get that. Now this is just printed on copy weight paper. I have not done anything on cardstock as of yet. And I'm just going to see, will it fit? I'm looking to see. This is right side, so I think I want it to go this way. Will it fit in yet? Not quite yet. So I'm going to bring in my small guillotine, and I think I want to take it off on, take it off on this side just a little bit. Just need to get it slipped down in. There we go. Now, a little trick that I have learned while doing these is that if you place it in this way and take your pencil, so the side that you want to show here, because we're going to place this on here, so this side up, is how I need to do it, because I used to do it by turning it over and drawing so that my pencil wouldn't be on my good spot. But believe it or not, sometimes, even though these are made by machine, this side doesn't match this side and it goes wonky on me. So I've learned that it's best just to go ahead and use a pencil and simply and lightly draw your lines. Well, draw your lines where you can trim that out. So let's just trim it out. Just like that. Now let's see how this looks. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Let's go ahead and let's ink up this part right here on the inside, right here. I can ink up the other after I get it glued down, but this is a little harder to ink up. So let's do that. And I'm simply going to put my glue back. Nope, I need it. I guess I had left it out. It's probably going to be closed shut. It closes so quickly. It dries so quickly that it, unless you get your lid on, it will close your opening up. Now I'm just going to add a little bit more glue, still sticking with my art glitter glue, and placing it right here. I guess I'll turn it this way. I want to make sure I'm right side up. Yep, because I wanted it to go like this. So just There we go. Just lay it down. There we go. Okay, that looks fantastic. Now, the next thing I want to do is I need to talk about and think about what I'm going to put inside here, because we're taking this flap and instead of bending it this way like you would in a traditional envelope, we're going to bend it back the other way. And so what's here is going to be what's here. And I think that I'm actually want to continue on with this type of look. And I'm not sure if I want to, how far does that? It just barely catches that C. Let's bring in some of those other papers. We could mix it though. I thought I really wanted to do that, so I think I need to stick with what my thought was in the first place. Let's bring in this one and see what this one will look like. So I'm simply laying it on and seeing what it's going to cover. This carriage is cute. That's real cute. The music. How about if we do it this way? And that back over there. And if you pick it up, you can kind of see through. So I'm simply going to mark. And I'm going to mark here on the edge. Is that what I wanted? Still kind of trying to decide what I want. I think so. I think I want that part right there. So I'm just going to draw this out. I think I'm just going to cut it right here. That's the end of the envelope, and we're going to need to trim it. Just like that. And then this needs to fit. I need to keep it straight this side up. It's going to go this way. It's not going to fit quite yet. Otherwise, it's going to be upside down. So trimming it just a little bit more. It's got to fit inside the envelope. It needs to fit inside the envelope. Like that. Do I like it? The music's going to be upside down. It's not quite long enough. Okay, we're just going to do it the way that we had planned, and that is this way. So I'm going to first take my glue and just glue up about 2 inches up and across the bottom, and then across that way. And then stick it inside your envelope. Push it all the way in. Now we have not glued this part right here. I'm going to pull my paper back and I'm going to crease it. I'm going to try to tell my paper this is the way we're going. We're going to be creased right there. This one is going to be creased back. Hopefully it's dry enough that I can do that. So let's crease it back on itself. Don't crease it too far. It'll pull funny. Okay, get a bone folder and crease it here. If I had put glue all over this and then tried to crease it right away, it would have buckled on me. And that's why I've chosen to do it this way. Now I'm simply going to take my art glitter glue and I'm going to add my glue onto the flap of the envelope and then lay this over, just like that. All right. and then trimming it out. Oh, good. The music is right there. That looks, oh, that looks pretty together. All right, the next thing I would like to do is I'm going to select one of these vintage Christmas postcards. And I really thought that I wanted one of these. I don't know which one. Oh, that one's pretty on there. They're all pretty on there. Oh, that one's pretty. That one's very pretty. Oh, that's sweet too because it's white and white. Oh goodness, there's not one that's better than the other. They're all absolutely gorgeous. He's a funny little one, isn't he? Now, I've already used some of these, so I thought I would choose something out of this selection. So, oh, I do like him. He's cute. I like them all, every single one of them. Okay, I like this one, so I'm going to choose this one to be my front, on my front. And that is what this is. This is the front. But before I do that, I'm actually going to ink all the way around here, and I'm going to ink around here, as well as the bend right here, the crease. And then I'll be right back, and we'll decorate it up. I'll show you about where the tags go. Okay, so I've got it all inked up. And I have already, of course, trimmed out my cards. I have printed them on cardstock. I have inked around the edge. It's not going to matter on this side, though. And I'm going to simply place this right here on the flap. I don't want the point to show, so I'm covering up this portion right here. And I'm leaving a little bit of space on this side as well as this side. So I'm going to add my art glitter glue directly on right here like this, just kind of estimating where that's going to go. I'm laying my card right down on top, something like this. There we go. Then I'm going to open it up. I'm going to select another one. It doesn't matter which one, they're all so gorgeous. So this time I can glue all of my card and then place it so it meets up with this card. And they're all the same size here, so you definitely want to use cards that are the same size. Bringing it down just a little bit over. This glue grabs hold so fast. Okay. Now we look like this, and you open it up. You've got this beautiful card on this side. Let's talk about our pockets and our tags. So I want to use, bring our papers back over here. I want to use this one. This is the one that I have printed on double-sided cardstock. So this green is from the Antique Florals, Chapter 1, and this one right here is from the Traditional Christmas Moments. So I think this one would be gorgeous placed inside this pocket here. I think that would just be beautiful. So I'm going to simply place my envelope here and then just trim this out, mark it right here to where I need to trim. That gives me a good idea of where I need to cut. There we are. Saving that other piece, we're going to need it. And this needs to go right inside. Of course, we're going to need to trim just a little bit more because it has to go inside. So I think I'd like to take it off at this end. I need to slip it right in. There we are. Slipped right in. And possibly we need to trim off just a little bit more to fit inside nicely. Ooh, it's not going to fit in that guillotine. I'm going to have to change out my guillotines. I need to trim just a little bit more. Just so, oh, for heaven's sakes, it fits right inside. Still want a little bit more. I think somewhere it's crooked. It's either crooked on this side or it's crooked on the other side. Let's do this side. There we go. Oh yeah, that fits in perfectly. Oh my goodness, now that's beautiful. Or we could turn it and we can put it in this way. That's beautiful as well. Either way, it's absolutely gorgeous in there. Let's bring in our the scrap piece. And what I want to do is I want to trim, and I think we want to go this way. So what I want to do is I want this to fit inside of here, but I don't want it to go all the way to the edge. I'm going to bring it in to be about at the edge of the postcard. So I'm simply going to draw a line right here at the edge of the postcard, and I'm going to mark right here. Make it a little shorter than my envelope. Bringing in my guillotine, and I first think I will trim right here to make it the correct length for my tag. Hopefully, let's see if I can do this straight this way. And then let's trim it to fit into our flap, because that's what it is. It's a flap, just like that. Or we can make it go this way. Oh my goodness, isn't that cute? Or we could even turn it and make it go this way and have it, oh, I like it that way. Make the green show. Okay, so you do need to decide what you want to show, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our, this is already mounted onto a card file folder, but this is already printed on cardstock, so I think we're just going to use this. If I can get a piece that looks good, and I think either this right here or this right here. I'm thinking this, and what I'm talking about is punching a tab. So let's punch a tab, because I think this looks really good right here. I'm going to do it this way. I need 2 of these, so let's get this Christmas chime. There we go. That's cute. And I need to do the same thing, I'm going to put this, for this part. So here, let's use this side. So picking something that is going to be colorful, and looking good. Oh, that's beautiful right there. Okay, I'm going to punch that out. That's going to look gorgeous on there. And then let's do this Christmas time again. Okay, I'm going to put my little tab punch right there. So let's go back to the front, and let's quickly ink these up just a little bit by brushing my sponge with my vintage photo on it. And where do I want this to go? I think I want it to go up at the top. That will be gorgeous there. And then here's the red one, the pink one. That's pretty too. Either way, it's going to be gorgeous. Now, I do need to round the corners of both of my tags, and I need to ink them. So I'm going to do that, and then after I finish, I'll be back. We'll attach the tabs, I'll show you my examples, and we'll decorate just a little bit. I've got my tags all inked up, corners rounded, and now let's go ahead and let's attach. Now I think I want that this way. Is that going to affect this side? Not so much. You can definitely journal on this green side. So I'm going to attach my tab right there using my glue here, which is my art glitter glue. No, wait a second. I put that on the wrong side. Oh. Now I got it going on both sides because I turned it over. Why'd you do that, Cathy? I don't know. I don't know. I just did. There we go. We'll wipe that off. Easy fix. Not a problem. Did I ink these? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Well, what were you doing, Cathy? I don't know. I was inking my tabs. I mean, my cards. I forgot I had to do my tabs. Okay. Easy fix. All done. Just glue this together. Oh goodness, that looks gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all of that just blends so nicely together. Here's our other tag, and oh, which one's which? Do we want this on there? Or we want? How about if we say Christmas chime on here? Yeah, let's do that. Let's say Christmas chime, and then let's turn it over, and let's do the green one on this side too. Okay. So this goes right in here like this. Now you can decorate this tag if you want. I'm just going to keep it plain. Well, heaven's sakes, it's stuck on something. There we go. Now, let's get this in here like this. So I have a little bit of bling, of course. I have some Sorry from Crimson Heart Studios. I have some net. I have some lace like this. I thought that maybe we could add a little bit of lace. How about if we add it right down the side, just like that? Now you know I'm going to need to bring in my hot glue gun. It's quick, it's easy, and it's great for making videos. So I'm simply going to lay a bead of glue right down here. You can use fabric tack if you like fabric tack, or whatever glue that you like, then that's the glue that you should use. I'm just using my little stick here that was gifted to me. I love my little stick, and I'm just simply trimming that off. All right, so we've got that going. So the next thing, all right, adding a little strip of lace, and I've got a little bit of net here. I think I'd like to just cut a little strip of it and maybe tack it right down here, going a little, you know, sideways, and getting that stuck on there, getting my bling, and just popping my bling right down here at the bottom. This is on my tag, but the tag is showing right here in the front, like that. Now I do have some labels from J. Lee Lou, and I thought maybe one of these dark labels would look really good. I also have like a number 3, which is pretty cute. Oh my goodness, that is really cute. How about if we stick that on there on the card itself? All right, let's do that. Let's stick it right there. Get it straight. There we go. Now on the back, what shall we do on the back? It's looking like this. It's cute, but we could add some things. We could add a label. I keep saying label wrong. I have some Sannies. They're fussy cut Sannies. They come in all different colors. Now these are from Flutter by Digitals. This is something new that I just got, and I thought that they would be really cute on the back right there. Now here's a pink one. It goes really well with that part right there, but I don't think it goes too well with the front. We could possibly do something like this. We could even maybe do something like that, or I'm not sure. Maybe do it that way. All right, so let's just do that. Let's glue this label down. First, you need to take the lid off. Gluing this down just like that. Pull it up a little bit, Cathy. And then let's pop our fussy cut right on. Moving him over. There we go. Oh, he's cute on there. Get his little hat glued on a little better. We can add a little bit of lace here as well. We could either put it here or maybe right down the side. I think that's where it needs to go. So simply adding, I think I could do this all in one swoop. Put my glue all the way down the edge of my envelope and simply lay my lace right on top, and then pressing it down to grab hold. And then trimming. Good heavens. There we go. Well, that's really cute. All right, let's talk about how we're going to keep this closed. How we're going to keep our tag in and all this happening right here. I've got a little bit of Sorry Silk from Crimson Heart Studio. I have a beautiful gold paper clip. Now, I just recently purchased this gold paper clip. I didn't do that very well. From Staples. And I thought, oh good heavens, I'm sorry about that noise. Let's get that out of the way so that there's not going to be a problem here. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit right here, just a little strip. I'm going to tie it on, and then I'm going to put another piece in like this, and I'm simply going to tie a bow right here. I think this pop of red is just gorgeous with the green and the Christmas postcard. Oh my goodness, I think that's adorable. I'm going to trim these off just a little bit more. Now let's look at it. Isn't it pretty? Oh my goodness, you guys, this would be beautiful in a Christmas junk journal, in Happy Mail, as a Christmas card even. So let's look at the other ones that I have made. I've made quite a few here. So let's look at all the Christmas ones. There's this one, and then there's this one I made with that paper that I showed you earlier. And it looks just like that. That's a different style vintage postcard. And we open this up, and it looks just like this. This came from the let's see, Vintage French Invoices from Chapter 1 papers. They went very well. This is also a Vintage French invoice from that collection. And then over here, it looks just like that. Oh my goodness. So I didn't even put a printed one here. I just coffee dyed the back, and it just still looks fantastic. Now let's look at another one. Look at this one. This one, I put vellum over the top of the vintage Christmas postcard. A little bit of lace and the bling, of course the Sorry. Turn it on the back, it looks like this. Oh, they're so cute. We open it up. Now, this one opens up this way. These two open up that way. So whichever way you lay your envelope, I put vellum over this one as well. There's the little journaling card right here. We turn it over, and we've got another journaling card right here. So you could have it this way, or you could do it this way. It doesn't matter. They're so interchangeable. Seriously, so interchangeable and so much fun to make. And you end up with such beautiful results. Now, here's one that I made from their Damascus Rose junk journal kit. I used the label that came from it. Now this label right here, I guess this is a T card. This label is from J. Lee Lou, but this is from the kit itself. I used some beautiful blue Sorry Silk, and we're just going to open it up, and this is the journaling card. This is another piece of paper from that kit. Isn't that gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That's such a beautiful blue. We turn it over to the other side. It looks like this. So you could actually put it in this way if you wanted to maybe show a little bit more of the paper, and simply use your paper clip to close it. You guys, you need to jump on over to Chapter 1 Papers. Check out what they have for Christmas and otherwise, because I know you will be pleased with what you see. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.